it's only in Nigeria that these people can gather comfortably all together like this and eulogizing themselves and smiling and being so happy. In this room is everybody that has contributed to stripping Nigeria of her glory. I've always asked this question. If someone is running your business and after several years, there's nothing good to, or nothing excellent, nothing that is making it the pride of a business, will you not attribute the failure of that business to the type of management it has had? I don't know why our leaders always wriggle out and feel like they cannot be asked to account for why Nigeria is the way it is at the moment. They just make excuses and tell you, they even agree with us that things are not okay, but the only thing is that they will never take responsibility. This man, Baba, we respect our elders, but there are many areas we cannot agree. And when we, the children, don't agree, don't call us disrespectful. Babangida, Ibb'S, he's not looking like a saint simply because Tinubu is in power. You know, say, when the worst of us are in power, the ones that were once bad become saints. And it's only in his time, in his kind of permissiveness where anything goes, that people like Babangida can be free to be smiling and carefully wriggled out of every responsibility for what happened in June 12th and the aftermath of the June 12th. He stylishly pushed blames, vaguely wriggled out that he is now being celebrated. And these lies must not continue. You know, everybody that can write and can recount the ordeals of Nigeria during this man's leadership should do it, or it should be documented, because now that he has documented his own version, his own truth, his own version, our children that don't know anything, that never experienced anything, will think that that is the whole truth. And tomorrow they will worship this man as a hero. No doubt, this is a man that had the opportunity to make Nigeria great. He may have started out well, but he didn't end well. He stripped himself of the opportunity to take the glory that he is taking now, and shouldn't take such glory. That man ruined everything because of selfish interests. Simply, selfish interests. He didn't want to give up power. And to someone he knows, so whatever had happened in his mind as at that time, he should not take Nigerians for a ride. And you know, Nigerian government does not respect Nigerians. They don't respect Nigerians. They have pretended not to know everything that happened. Oh my God. During IBB time, I was a young child that was just about to enter secondary school. Have you forgotten also Abiola? Who will forget also Abiola? Watch the movies. It was made into movies. Ibb'S felt another kind of war. Barely 22 years after the Nigerian Biafran war, Ibb'S were forced again into another kind of attack in Lagos and all over. That they termed it also Abiola, like Abiola's escape, something like that. Because they were attacked again and again, they were reminded to go back to their region. A lot. I don't want to remember it. People lost their lives traveling back to their regions, and we just dismiss it like nothing happened. Our country has not recovered from that singular decision. That decision of one man. Our country has not recovered from it. And we want to rewrite history so that our children tomorrow will worship this man. They need to know what exactly happened, and they need to know exactly what it is so that they can decide how to rate this man. We will not make decisions for them, but our children need to know exactly the truth so that they will know how to rate this man, so that they won't take him for an example of a great leader. What is termed an apology? Of course, the Abiola family, from one voice, the voice of one of the children says they have forgiven Ibb and accepted the apology. But the child went ahead to beg them to do what's needful, to accord MKO Abiola the honors that should accrue to a former head of state.
Who was in charge of government at the time to now acknowledge that Abiola had won the election and it was free and fair, and release the results as he's done. I think at this point, it doesn't really have anything to do with me, because at the point of Abiola winning that election, he became the president-elect of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And if we were to now just suppose when he had died, he lived long enough to have actually been sworn in. So you can also infer that he was
to a former president, because what rightly belonged to him was stripped of him, and every other privilege that should have come from that didn't come. And to Nigeria should be paying people compensation. They should be paying compensations if they actually repented. This man should commit part of his wealth to paying compensations if he meant the apology, the so-called apology. There should be a proper apology to grant Nigeria's proper closure. Even the ones that lamented that because of him, they went into exile. All of them now found common fronts to be laughing and smiling. Forgiveness is good, but foolishness is not. Foolishness is not. What examples are they giving us, all gathered there and dishing out donations? Kai. This is too much for Nigerians. Nigerians are very magnanimous. They can forgive. That is why all these things can happen. But more than forgiveness, our country needs healing. Whatever they know they need to do to give that closure and the healing. If every family in Nigeria is meant to recount their ordeal because of this Abiola incident and the decision of Babangida, several countries will make this man pay for his crimes. Yeah, President Tinubu attended the book review, but it doesn't remove the fact that you are in power at the moment and has to do everything that is necessary to give Nigerians the needed closure. Meet your friend, have a good discussion, take decisive step so that this man that is doing the tortoise cunning escape wouldn't be at the detriment of our great country. Of course, the fear of death is the beginning of wisdom. Pa Edwin Clark just passed on at 90-something. Pa Ayo Adebanjo just passed on at 90-something. Our daddy Ibb is nearing the same age. Maybe this is when wisdom settles in, when the reality dawns on us that we are on the path to the way of all men and making wrongs right, but deceitful apology, deceitful restitution is not any restitution. The proper thing should be done.